What's up, Saiyan Army? Welcome to the video. Today we got a new client transformation video for you, and we're showing you my client Marcus. So before we get into this video, please like the video for Marcus for allowing me to share his fitness journey and transformation with you guys. He knows that this video can inspire, motivate, and educate a lot of you, and hopefully help you guys start your own fitness journey, or if you guys are already on one, just help motivate you guys to keep on going and keep on ascending. So, a little background on Marcus. He is 30 years old, 5'9". He started training back in 2010 and he trained consistently for 4 years. So he went from 2010 to 2014 training hard and consistent, and then he got married, had some kids, popped some Gohans, and he took a 5-year hiatus. So during that 5-year hiatus, he got up to 213 pounds and decided, he needed to lose some weight. So he started doing some plyometrics, he started doing a lot of cardio, and he started eating really low calories. So he ended up losing 54 pounds in 6 months, and then Marcus contacted me to help him, lose that last bit of body fat and get those abs going. So I also asked Marcus to write me something to share with you guys, and this is what he wrote. My mind has never looked at my body and said that it looked the way it wanted to. When I was younger, I went through a weight loss and lost 40 pounds and became a personal trainer. I trained 6 months in a row, usually twice a day. It's a lot. And never had a six-pack. I was always lacking in diet, good programming, and the consistency of blending the two. The process started out easy, but every week became harder and harder. Some weeks really tested your resolve, but sometimes you're struggling with relationships and life. Ultimately, you have to look at who you are and who you want to be. Ask yourself who you want to be and do what it takes. I have a wife and 2 amazing kids who push me. It's not easy, but if I could do it, trust me, you can too. Matt has been a stellar coach. He's positive and knows what he's doing. Knowing that I had someone guiding me when I was going through really tough times with the support of my family really helped me go Super Saiyan. After being a trainer for 4+ years, gaining weight and going all the way to 213 pounds after having my kids, I can say that after 100 days, I look and feel the way I've always wanted to. It feels good. Marcus also did a Dexa Scan before and after the transformation. Here's his before Dexa Scan. Mass 160.2 pounds, fat 33.3 pounds, which puts him at 21% body fat. Lean muscle mass 121.2 pounds, 76%. Bone 5.8 pounds. So stay tuned for the end of the video where we'll show you guys his after Dexa Scan. Week 1, macros, 200 carbs, 50 fats, and 160 grams of proteins. So although Marcus was eating about 1,500 calories a day, losing those 54 pounds, I pushed his calories a little bit higher just to get a gauge on his metabolism. He's been dieting for 6 months. I'm not sure how much diet breaks he put into that. And I just kind of want to learn where his metabolism is at and if I can push it even further. So we started cardio at 2 sessions, 300 calories. Marcus's workout program was a version of my Saiyan Power Building program that you can find down below at SaiyanArmy.com, link in description. And his average weight was 157.4 pounds. So his weight basically stayed the same. Here's his week 1 pictures. Marcus has some decent musculature, obviously because he was still training plyometrics. He was able to maintain and regain a lot of that lost muscle that he had from 2010 to 2014. And that's what you guys will see throughout this transformation is Marcus, I believe he regained a lot of his lost muscle that in the past 5-year hiatus that he had. Just like if you're coming off an injury and you're regaining through muscle memory, a lot of that muscle, same thing happened from him from when he stopped training for the past 5 years. And also this is the first time he's using weights in 5 years as well. So that's gonna make a huge difference. Week 2, macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of proteins. Cardio was up, 3 sessions of 300 calories. We also dropped carbs by 25. We increased protein slightly. And his new average weight was 158.2 pounds. So his weight spiked up a little bit, which is all good. Like I said, we're still kind of gauging his metabolism, seeing where he's at. Here's his week 2 pictures. As you can see, very the same. Change takes time. One of the most common questions I get from clients after 2 or 3 weeks is, oh, I'm not seeing any changes. Am I doing something wrong? What's going on? Change takes time. Everyone's different. Yes, some people you will see change in a couple of weeks. Some people not. And actually most people not. Most people, it takes time. Don't get caught up in the head game of cutting. Don't get caught up in the picture game, especially for my clients. That's why they hire me to worry about that kind of stuff. Also, from this point on, we're gonna be skipping weeks. So we're gonna go to week 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, just for time's sake. But we will include all the weeks and all the macros so you guys can follow along as we go. Week 4, macros, 175 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of protein. So macros was exactly the same. Cardio got bumped up though, 4 sessions of 400 calories, 1 HIIT session, that's high intensity interval training session. New average weigh-in was 157.5 pounds. So his weight's kind of just like hovering around the same area, which is totally fine. Like I said, we had to gauge his metabolism. He was on really low calories, and I'm not looking to, just trash his calories from the get-go. As much as possible, I want to try pushing his metabolism, and what I'm trying to do is just manipulate cardio before dropping calories, because as you guys will see later, calories get fairly low. He has like a slower metabolism. Also with his job, he's very sedentary. You combine all that, chances are you're gonna have to diet on lower carbs. Here's his week 4 pictures. Lighting is slightly different, so it's kind of hard to tell, but abs starting to pop up a little bit more. It looks like he's getting a little fuller. I think that muscle memory is definitely kicking in. After 5 years of no weight training to going to 4 weeks of weight training, you're gonna see, a slight difference, and your muscles are gonna start looking more full, and that's what you're seeing right here. You're gonna see his shoulders popping, even his chest, his abs, his arms, just everything's coming back together. Week 6, macros, 150 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of proteins. Cardio got bumped up again, 5 sessions, 400 calories, 2 HIIT sessions. So the maximum HIIT sessions I'll do for any client is a maximum of 2. Reason being is he's also hitting legs twice a week as well. And HIIT is literally like a leg workout. So 4 leg workouts a week is, anything more than that is just ridiculous, depending on the volume that you're working with. And the volume that I usually have them on, like I won't do anything past 2 HIIT sessions. New low weigh-in, 156.3 pounds. So he finally got his weight to dip slightly by pushing up, cardio, and obviously lowering calories slightly. Here's his week 6 pictures. As you can see, his body is changing pretty quickly, in my opinion. I think a lot of it's just that muscle memory that he got. When you train for 4 years, you gain a lot of muscle, and obviously when you stop, you lose a lot. So I'm gonna keep bringing that up throughout this transformation because it's the truth, and a lot of people are gonna be asking like, oh, like why does he look bigger? Why does he look like he gained muscle? Because honestly, he doesn't lose a whole ton of weight throughout this transformation. I believe it's like around 8 pounds lost throughout the whole transformation, but it's all about what the mirror looks like at the end of the day, and that's the goal. And that was his goal, to get abs, look in the mirror. He had a goal of getting under 10% body fat. Week 8, macros, 125 carbs, 45 fats, 170 grams of proteins. We added a refeed at 225 carbs, 45 fats, and 160 grams of proteins, and that refeed was once a week. Cardio, 5 sessions, 450 calories, 2 HIIT sessions. New average low weight of 154.5 pounds. And here's his week 8 pictures. As you can see, everything's just slowly coming in. His abs, his lines are getting deeper and deeper week by week. Even his shoulders is like, they're just looking a lot better. You're seeing a lot more delt separation. He has really good genetics for delts, as you can see, where he has that like nice separation between it, those final form Frieza delts that everyone wants, and just like long arms in general, long full arms. Week 10, macros, 100 carbs, 45 fats, 170 grams of proteins. So obviously calories are getting very low at this point. Once calories start getting this low, I started doing 2 refeeds, or you can call it carb cycling, high or low days, call it whatever you want. But we added in 2 refeeds a week, and these refeeds were at 175 carbs, 45 fats, 160 grams of proteins. His cardio stayed the same at 5 sessions, 450 calories, 2 HIIT sessions. His new average low weigh-in was 154.2 pounds. So his weight's still relatively around the same, but every single week his muscularity, his pictures, and everything is just looking better and better. And as I talked about it a million times in this video, it's definitely because he's gaining back all that lost muscle that he had before. Here's his week 10 pictures. Obviously, lighting has changed. Marcus has found really good down lighting, which is all good. But I tell my clients to keep the light consistent throughout every single week. But a lot of clients travel. In Marcus's case, I think he was just feeling himself and he just found the good lighting, which is all good. We all find the best lighting that makes us look the best and take pictures. But yeah, his physique is looking amazing, especially from where he started at. He even took like some flexing pictures and stuff to show off his gains. I'll post these on the screen as well for you guys to see. Week 12, macros, 100 carbs, 45 fats, 170 grams of protein. So macros stay the same. 2 refeeds, 175, 45, 160. Cardio, exactly the same. 5 sessions, 450 calories, 2 HIIT sessions. And Marcus's average weigh-in was 151.1 pounds. So Marcus set a goal to get to about 150 pounds. He wasn't looking to lose a lot, just enough to get the best physique he's ever had in his life, which he did. And he actually extended his coaching and we got him down to, I think we about like 150, a little under 150 before we reversed that into a lean bulk. He's still looking lean and mean to this day. Huge progress, huge gains. So proud of this guy, man. So proud of him. He pushed it, he communicated with me about everything, and he killed it. He put in the work. That's it. You know, like all my transformations, I hope you guys know that I don't take credit for any of these. They put in all the work. All I do is guide them along the way. All I can do is offer support. You know, I don't babysit any of them. I don't hit them up week by week telling them, oh, you gotta check in, oh, are you doing your cardio? I don't nag any of my clients, you know, because I don't want to. I'm here to create good habits that they continue for the rest of their life. You know, and if I nag them every single day to do something, then that's what they're gonna expect for the rest of their life, you know. But if they can get up and say, okay, this is what I gotta do because, you know, this is what Matt said to do this week or whatever, or this is just what I gotta do, and do it on their own, then that's something that they can carry on forever. So I also want to talk about Marcus's lifts. So he gave me, before he started coaching, his safe 5 rep maxes. Understand he hasn't lifted in 5 years, so obviously they're gonna be really weak. So his squat started at 145 pounds. By the end of 12 weeks, he was squatting 315, and these are for all at least 5 rep sets. Deadlift started at 195 pounds. It went up 100 pounds, so he's deadlifting 295. Bench started at 145 pounds, and he got it to 205 pounds at the end of 12 weeks. So obviously, you know, with the strength gains, the muscle gains, and just everything, and the muscle memory picking back up, Marcus is looking great. So those are you guys who, and I meet a lot of people who lifted consistently, you know, 5-10 years ago, and maybe are scared to start or don't want to start again or just need some motivation. You know, like, here's your motivation. This guy took a 5-year hiatus. He's trained for 4 years, took a 5-year hiatus, came back and is looking the best he has ever had in his life. And I really hope, you know, you guys take this transformation to heart and put in action for yourself to better yourself. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. All I care about is where you're going. And I hope if you're watching this channel, it's upward and just ascending, because that's what it's about. So I want to also show you guys his after Dexa Scan. I want you guys to take this Dexa Scan with a grain of salt. Understand that there's no 100% accurate way of checking your body fat, nor do I really recommend anyone to pay for any of these scans or anything. I know Dexa is fairly accurate, especially compared to a lot of other ways to test your body fat, but this is his results. So Dexa Scan before, 160.2 pounds of mass. Dexa after, 153.1 pounds of mass. So about 7 pounds of mass, total mass loss. His fat started at 33.3 pounds, which was 21% body fat. He got it down to 13.2 pounds, which was 9% body fat. So that's about a 20.1 pound drop in fat. So lean muscle mass, 121.2 pounds starting at 76%. After, 134.2 pounds at 88%. So that's a 13-pound gain of lost muscle that he had. Yeah, I'm not sure how accurate that may be, but yeah, it's a lot of muscle, and regardless of what it is, these pictures look great. So it is what it is. But anyways, that's the end of the video. If you guys are interested in online coaching, I just recently opened up a few slots. I'm not sure if they'll be taken by the time this video is up, but just shoot me an email. My email is gokuflex@gmail.com. Let's help you ascend like Marcus and just finish this year strong. A lot of people set their New Year's resolutions, goals, and I believe a huge chunk of them have already forgot about it. I think, what does it say, like February, March or something, everyone, like 50% are already derailed and off track. Don't let that be you watching this video. Let's all go and finish this year strong. This has been a rough year for me, but I'm looking to ascend and push through the rest of the year regardless of what life throws at me, and you should too. For programs, check out sayanarmy.com. I highly recommend my Say and Shredding program for those of you guys who, you know, maybe can't afford online coaching or just want to do it yourself. That's my book that I have everything I've ever learned from all my clients, you know, put into a book step by step to help you guys get healthy, get shredded, and, you know, just get better. Also check out my sponsors, EHP Labs, Alpha Clothing. Links will be down below in the description. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.